Hi, everyone. Steve Adubato. We kick off the program welcoming back to the program Assemblywoman Ellen Park, a Democrat from the 37th Legislative District in Bergen County, right, Assemblywoman?
Correct. Good morning.
Great to see you. We are taping in the morning. Put this in perspective for us. What is the New Jersey Asia Pacific Center in Taiwan, and why is it related to New Jersey?
So there's a not-for-profit called Choose NJ that is basically branching outside of New Jersey and to countries in Asia as well as all of Europe to basically let people outside of New Jersey around the world know what a great place to have a business here in New Jersey. So Taipei, Taiwan is going to be the hub office for offices throughout Asia. So there are offices as well, satellite offices in Korea, Japan, China. But Taipei, Taiwan is going to be the hub of all the offices in East Asia.
That's important. And for the folks that Choose New Jersey, we're going to put up the website of Choose New Jersey right now so people can find out more about the New Jersey Asia Pacific Center in Taiwan. So let's shift gears to some moment. You've been very involved in what's called deepfakes.
Yeah.
Dealing with, proposing legislation that, what the heck is, I think I know what a deepfake is. Again, what it's going on in terms of technology today. It's helpful and dangerous at the same time. What is a deepfake, A? And B, what is your legislation doing to confront this serious problem?
A deep fake is, I guess on the simplistic form is, let's say I use your face on an image that's not actually you. So people who are looking at it think it's actually you, but it's somebody else's body or someone else in a video. And they basically just use your imagery to say, that is you. So, especially when it comes to elections moving forward, we have these deep fakes that can mimic, the president or a candidate, but it's not them. And it's really important that we have disclosure saying that, the depicted image is actually not real.
Where is that? Does that go on the bottom of the screen or something?
That will be on the bottom of the screen, correct.
And why is this particularly a problem with younger people?
Again, I think it's mostly younger, especially elderly. We were just talking about this the other day in my home. I'm not going to name who, but one of our elders in our family, saw a video where they trained giraffes to jump off a diving board and they're swimming in the lake or pool. And my kids thought it was really funny that my family member thought that was real, but it's not. Clearly, it's fake. It's fake AI. And, there's so many images out there that are fake, especially there was that incident in a Jersey high school where they used this poor girl's face and put it on some pornographic material. And again, there has to be repercussions and we need to tell the public what is real and what is not.
What's so crazy about that? I didn't think I would be disclosing this, but I told one of our colleagues this on our team who helped take this down. But someone came to me and said, it's going to sound nutty, right? Said, do you know that you're on Bumble? So I said, what do you mean, I'm on Bumble?
Right.
No, I don't think my wife and I don't have that. So I said, where is it? And so someone showed me the picture. And it was someone who used a picture from on camera. I didn't think it was a particularly good image of me. But more importantly, it said John Smith. The age was younger, which I liked.
Right.
I showed it to my wife and we couldn't stop laughing. And I thought someone, for some ridiculous reason, who knows why, used an image of me from the air on Bumble with a different name. Right. Is that a deep fake, A? And B, would it be required in your legislation that someone says this isn't really Steve Adubato, this is a deep fake?
Yes, that's the goal. But of course, on a personal account, it's a little different. But at least, for the starting off, that's for the media and anything that's publicated, anything on TV, we're definitely going to have a disclosure saying that the depicted image is not a real image.
Yeah, by the way, I just want to confirm, not on Bumble, which is a dating site. Not on it.
Right.
Just clarifying, Assemblywoman, okay?
Right.
Let's try this. I'm curious about this, and I just told you before we got on the air that every member of the legislature, Democrat, Republican, every significant public official, from my view, needs to be asked this question. The New Jersey Open Public Records Act has recently been changed. The governor Governor Murphy signed legislation to change it. some people have argued that what the governor did by signing this legislation, which most legislators voted for, which is why it got passed and went to the governor, that it's made it harder for people to access public records, to access votes that legislators have taken, that local government officials have taken, that all kinds of things that happen in local community school boards. Did you abstain on that vote?
I did.
Why?
And the reason why is, I'm actually really split down the middle. I'm torn. I've had personal experiences on both sides. So I actually sued my former mayor for information. And as a council person, I really didn't need to sue him for Oprah, but instead of giving our party...
Oprah is the Open Public Records Act.
Correct.
That is the action for good. I apologize if someone...
That's okay. So instead of giving us the materials, right, we're in different parties, he said, Oprah them, which, that was my only recourse at the time, right? So I did Oprah them, and he still didn't give it to me. And of course, we sued. And it took years to get this, emails that we're searching. And of course, these emails were given to his party that were, sitting members on the council, whereas our party didn't get any emails. So I'm on that side. And then the other side is someone Oprah'd all of my building permits when I was renovating my home. And of course,
your private home?
Correct. And they used it against me. The other party used it against me to say that I did some sort of wrongdoing, which, they hired an outside inspector from another town, and he came out and wrote a letter saying, that I didn't do anything wrong and I followed protocols. But of course, that was never released, right? Instead, they made, this huge majig, thing to do to basically try to tarnish my political reputation. So I'm literally like down the middle when it comes to this issue. And, there are some very good things about the bill.
Hold on one second. You're saying utilizing the Open Public Records Act, otherwise known as Oprah, can be abused, is your argument?
Absolutely. And I'm saying that I've not been given records that I should have gotten. And the flip side is people have gotten records that had nothing to do with anything in order to use it against me. So
this is not a black and white issue. Sorry, this is not a black and white issue for you, right?
No. That's one of the reasons why I abstain is I've been on both sides. I know how this works. And so, the proponents of this bill, there are some good things about this bill, which is they're going to make almost everything public so that you don't have to Oprah that, right? And then you talk about technology, right? Things that you should be able to get, with a click of a mouse, it's going to be on the website for the municipalities that have the technology. The flip side of it is we're talking about, I think the biggest issue was the fee shifting, right? Is that when you hire an attorney to sue for Oprah, if they prevail, then they will get paid for their time, and which that was the case for me. I hired an outside attorney, we prevailed, he got paid, right? And from what I hear as well, and it's not Bergen County, but there are other counties where this is also getting abused. A couple of attorneys have made a career out of, getting these, suing for Oprah. And so, I think we have to see how this goes. Let's see what happens. If we need to amend the bill, we'll come back and amend the bill. But I definitely believe that there needs to be some Oprah regulation.
Woman, we appreciate you joining us and speaking candidly about a whole range of issues. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
State of Affairs with Steve Adubato is a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating 30 years in public broadcasting. Funding has been provided by Hackensack Meridian Health, Veolia, Operating Engineers, Local 825, IBEW Local 102, Eastern Atlantic States Regional Council of Carpenters, New Brunswick Development Corporation, PSC&G, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, Johnson & Johnson, and by these public-spirited organizations, individuals, and associations committed to informing New Jersey citizens about the important issues facing the Garden State. Promotional support provided by New Jersey Globe and by the New Jersey Business and Industry Association.
Most people don't think about where their water comes from, but we do. Veolia. More than water. Resourcing the world.